We at Don Rourte understand that sometimes not everything goes as planned, and questions begin to arise. Today, sectors will respond and will cover the topics of 3 different trending stories that have managed to make themselves known. Please note that the sectors of Don Rourte, as well as their speech, are protected under anti-rebellion laws and reserve the right to change and modify their official statements with little to no notice. First up, regarding reports concerning the face of Pestilence, Catherine Park of Sector White stated, "We have received numerous other reports about this sighting during the past year, and all we can say is that we are looking into it. We have not created nor endorsed such a being to have been developed. Our likely reason to date would call it a direct result from the Great Serum Mix, in which case its creation could not have been directly prevented. In any case, should you witness this being, it is highly advised that you get undercover and keep hidden until it passes. It has been theorized to be attracted towards loud noises and filthy living conditions. Should you come into contact with the creature, immediately report to Sector White infirmaries for mandatory examination or possible autopsy." Secondly, regarding the rumors of the gravity chamber, Seth Raymine of Sector Yellow stated, "While our executions may have undergone some questioning, the subject, Carter Reese, was a majority of his own downfall. The quote, gravity chamber, was not purposefully intended to kill, maim, or even injure in the slightest. The subject failed to acknowledge that the chamber relied heavily on the right hemisphere usage of the brain, more exactly on subconscious trade. In order to balance the effect of the changes in gravity on a mind's will, we used a less than obvious method of control. Reese's problem was that he let himself believe that it occurred every 30 minutes and increased in power each time. The scanners picked up and deciphered the waves into information it can compute and simply followed orders. While we are deeply apologetic for the tragedy of Carter Reese, we have decided to deny compensation for House Reese along with any others directly affected by his passing or not, as we believe Carter could have and should have figured out the mechanics on his own." And finally, regarding the report of the Ocean's Order, Catherine Park of Sector White stated, "Many have asked why we had our guards arrest and interrogate a man from a group of ocean musicians. We can assure you that such an action was mandatory, as many civilian reports have shown up recently complaining of supernatural rituals and practices from this group. It is further recommended that any and all citizens stay clear of these persons, as they have been known to be sporadic and sometimes violent in nature." Remember, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to visit your nearest Comments and Petitions office, and we'll be sure to put your mind to rest. Thank you for joining.